I am Tony. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you are a long-time subscriber. Thank you for being so patient with me because it's been a while since I didn't post a long-form video. However, I was a bit busy and I was trying to focus more on the short form. But I was thinking to restart doing my long form videos because a lot of people were asking me to just show more about my Korean life here. As probably not a lot of you know, but I've been in Korea for 10 years, which means a long time, and I have experienced quite a lot of things. So for this comeback video, I want to tell you how I came to Korea, what brought me here, and what I like about Korea, and what I'm currently doing in Korea. So stay tuned if you want to know a little bit more about myself, and I will try to upload at least one time per week. Please be patient with me. I am quite busy and yes, I'm struggling with time right now, but I will try my best. And maybe, who knows, I will have some people featuring my videos as well. So without further ado, let's get into this video and learn about why I came to Korea. To start from the beginning, I started to like Korea, K-drama, K-pop, and all these things around 2009, 2010. I was in my last year of high school and ready to graduate and start university. The main reason is because I liked Japanese, like animations and dramas and movies. Therefore, I was searching online one day and I was browsing what new dramas or what movies can I see. And of course, probably like a lot of people that started to like Korea back in 2009, 8, 10, whatever, a long time ago, I came upon one drama that's called Boys Over Flowers or Boys Before Flowers. I'm not sure how it's translated in your language. And of course, that drama was very, very popular outside of Korea. And starting with that drama, I started to search about Korea. I started to search about K-pop and about other movies and so on. Therefore, I wanted to learn Korean language because Japanese for me, I thought it was a bit harder. So even though I tried to learn Japanese 2 or 3 times in my life, I found it so hard that I could not cope with learning it. And Chinese was way harder. Therefore, those two languages for me were kind of like a no-no. Like I tried, I couldn't. Just let it be. I just love their culture, so that's it. However, when I was searching about Korea, I saw that Korean language was a bit easier. Therefore, I was trying to search for a teacher. And I searched for a teacher and I was doing tutoring 2 times per week online in Romania with a very, very nice and beautiful teacher. And she actually, she was supporting the kids so much that I was very happy that when I decided to come to Korea, she supported me as well as my parents, which was very nice. I stopped doing Korean language when I came to Korea, of course, because I came to Korea in 2014 to learn Korean language, just basically to improve my Korean language. While I was in Romania before 2014, I had an NGO and together with my friends, we were promoting Korean culture, we organized fan meetings, concerts, and so on. And because of this reason, I wanted to come to Korea to be a bit closer to the culture because Korean culture is something that was totally different and is still different from my own culture since I'm from Romania and I'm like a Latin country with European vibes, which is very free and we are totally different. So when I came to Korea, my cultural shock was basically how hierarchic and kind of strict from like a lot of points of view Korea was. However, now after being here for 10 years, I think it's something very interesting and it's something that I got so used with that when I went back to Romania in December, I thought Romania was a chaos. Like literally, it was so chaotic. Like everyone was like doing everything however they pleased. And in Korea, there are some certain, how can I say, social rules that you should follow no matter who you are. Like, where do you walk on the street? Like you have to walk on the right or on the left, and it depends if you are going straight, or like anyway, like including escalators and so on. And even when they are going into the subway or the bus, they are waiting in line, and all these things that not to mention how safe is Korea, made me realize how much I appreciate living in this country when I went back to Romania. But starting with 2014 and going back in time a bit, I was a student for like 2 years in Kookmin University. I was studying Korean language, and don't imagine I was studying 2 years continuously Korean language, because it wasn't like that. I was starting to learn like for 2 semesters, and then I made a break and I was going back to Romania, and then I came back and I did another semester. And in 2015, it was kind of like a year of I wanted to take like a break from studying, and since 2015 March until 2015 kind of like September, October, I was just like traveling, doing my own stuff. I went back to Romania for a while, and then I came back and I applied to university. I'm not sure if I had bad luck, or some weird people told me that I cannot apply to a graduate school because I already did the Ohaktang, which is the Korean language class, in Korea, and I paid by myself, because they told me my diploma from university from Romania won't be valid here, because in Romania we mostly do 3 years, and here every university is like at least 4 to get like a degree from college, university, whatever. So they told me it won't be good. I cannot go to masters, so I have to do again undergraduate, which I didn't despise the idea, because it was 4 more years in Korea that I could literally enjoy their culture and their like own like university like life, that in Romania is totally different. So I applied to university. I applied to Hanguk University Foreign Studies, and then I started to go to university. And for 4 years, I was a business administration student, and I was having so much fun. I actually had a blast. I had a scholarship. Back then it was called IDS, the International Diplomatic Scholarship, which was through the embassies. I am certain that this like scholarship doesn't exist anymore in HAFS. I'm not sure. You can try to check their website, but I know Romania doesn't give this scholarship anymore. So me, my friend, and another friend of ours, we were the only 3 people that got the luck to apply with this scholarship. And thank you very much, because like I said, I had a blast. 4 years of my life were like very nice. I had to do a lot of things. The Korean university culture is totally different, and if you want me to talk about that in a separate video, please let me know down in the comments, because it will be a huge video if I talk about that as well. Therefore, I will want to make like a separate video where I only talk about university life, if of course you are interested. Same as if you want me to talk about, I don't know, working life or something else in Korea. And after university, it was the C word. I graduated in 2020 in February, when exactly the pandemic started, and I didn't even have a graduation ceremony. It was very sad, but yeah, I just went there, I took my diploma, the university was empty, I took like a bunch of photos with my friend, and that's it. I went home. And I tried and I struggled for 2 years to find work, because it was exactly the pandemic and no one was hiring. More people were getting like out of the jobs. They were like getting fired or put on hold or put on leave and so on. So it was very, very hard. But I kept trying, and in the end, when I saw that I can't actually get a job in Korea, I tried to see how can I actually open my own business. And this is what I've done. In 2022, after 2 years of job searching visa, I opened my own business with another friend of mine, the same girl that I came to Korea with. And we decided to make a business called Flip Korea. It's a company that helps foreigners that come to Korea, want to live in Korea, want to study here, they want to visit, anything they want to do. We help them with information consulting and so on. And after that, so after we opened the business, of course, it was a struggle to get everything done. And we are still struggling because opening a business in Korea, especially a startup, not to mention that everything is totally different in your own country, is pretty hard. And even though I have a startup visa or an entrepreneur visa, it's very hard to maintain this visa as well. Their rules are quite harsh. So every time you go to immigration, you kind of have a small heart attack. And I have so much anxiety when your life is at stake. When you stayed in a country for 10 years, and every time you go to immigration, they will tell you that they invented a new rule that is not written anywhere, and you can actually leave. Like, they will give you 2 weeks and you should leave the country. It's very hard for you to accept that after you pay taxes and you lived here and you struggled so much and you studied, and it was the whole bunch of things. And then they suddenly tell you, oh, like, this is a new rule, you do not follow the rule, or you have done something that is nowhere written, because they have so many things that they don't tell you about your own visa. You have to research it, and there is no way you can research this. And it's very hard. Like, it's very, very hard. I think this stress that immigration gave me in Korea is something that made me think so many times if I should leave this country. I know Korea is like doing a lot of things for foreigners nowadays, and a lot of people came to Korea and they love this country. But when you come here to stay, put this thing with the red mark on your like list, because immigration will give you a hard time every time, unless you have F5, which is permanent residence visa, or unless you have F6 or other type of like marriage visa or family visa. They will literally don't care about you, your taxes, your work, anything. So be prepared. Be prepared, because I think I developed so much stress and anxiety, and probably even some diseases related to stress, just because 3 days before going to immigration, I don't sleep, I don't eat. I feel like I am going, like, I don't know, in a cage, and a bunch of lions will just jump on me. This is the feeling, and you can ask any foreigner that is here with a visa, like student visa or like language visa or D10 visa, which is like the job seeking visa, or my visa, which is the entrepreneur visa. You can ask anyone. They will tell you the same. They will tell you exactly the same thing like I'm telling you. Going there is the most stressful thing that you can do in your life. And I know that there are a lot of countries that have the same visa rules and stuff, but for me, I live here, so this is my experience. This is why I want people to know about my experience. Anyway, going further, now we are in our second year after we opened the business, and we are going slowly because in Korea they actually have this thing called pali pali. So everything that Korean do, it should be very fast. However, I'm not Korean, so for me, going slowly and steady, it's way better than going fast. Open a business, it will be a boom, it will stay 1 year, and then everything will go crashing down. If you live here at least 1 or 2 years, there were so many trends in Korea with different types of businesses that they opened during the time. So for example, around 2017, 18, let's say 2018, they opened this hot dog thing that was called Myeongnam hot dog. They were everywhere. And one hot dog was like 1,000 won, which is less than $1. And they were so popular for like 2 years. I still remember that even in 2020, they were still very popular. Literally, in a few months, everything went crashing down. They were from like one of the best things that people were like queuing. When they opened here where I stay, one of these hot dog stands and I wanted to buy a hot dog, literally were 20 people queuing to buy this. And they were so popular, and every time they were like sold out, and everyone was so happy. And then they just went, something appearing and then disappearing. This is Korean type of business, and I'm not like that. So we didn't just want to open something that will like boom from the beginning, and we would put a lot of money and we'll do a lot of marketing and everyone will know about us, and like after 2 years we won't have anything to do anymore. So we wanted to start very slow. We started our business. We paid everything by ourselves. You have to imagine that we were people who weren't working. The pandemic was just over, so we didn't have a lot of money. So it was pretty hard to do this. But again, if you want me to make another video just talking about how we opened our business and how you can actually do it as well with a few money in Korea and get a visa, I will do it in another video. So after we opened this business, I also started, so after pandemic, there were a lot of supporters programs that appeared basically overnight. What is the supporter program in Korea is basically people who promote this country and they are willing to make content, to create content about traveling or products and so on about Korea. So like we, me and my friend, because we have the other like YouTube channel, we started to apply to a lot of these programs with our other YouTube channel, and we started to do content. At first it wasn't too much. We were just like doing 2 or 3 and it was pretty much just us talking in front of a camera or trying some stuff. It was just normal videos. You can check them out if you want. But after, like slowly, a lot of companies, they started to do more and more supporters programs, and now there are a lot. So many supporters programs. They are like just raising up from like nowhere. And you will see a lot of people that consider them influencers just because they create this type of content. And yes, basically if you have between 1,000 and 10,000 Ks everywhere you post, or at least like Instagram or YouTube, you are considered still a micro influencer, because you can create content and you can receive free gifts and so on. But nowadays there are a lot of things that you can actually receive for free, and if you look on my Instagram you will see I'm going to a lot of nice places, I'm trying a lot of things, I receive free products, and it's basically a super nice thing that they do in Korea, because they want to promote their products, their traveling, their spots, their everything. They want to promote their culture, and it's very, very amazing, in my opinion. It's something that Romania doesn't do, and I'm very sad about this, because I would love to see Romania doing the same thing like Korea does, to create this kind of like supporters programs, even for Romanians, because Korea also has for Koreans. And I will just love to see people promoting my country like I'm promoting Korea. Anyway, I keep rambling, and for my last point is, I said like what I like about Korea, and I will add here what I will change if someone will tell me let's start again from zero. There are some points that I will definitely change. First of all, I will change how I did things. I could have opened the same business that I have now back when I came to Korea. The program that I enlisted in called Oasis, it's open since 2012 if I'm not wrong. Anyway, in 2014, 15, 16, I know people who opened businesses with this program, and I know that I would have had a lot more better like marketing strategies back then, because the type of business that we opened back then, there was like literally none. We would have been the first ones, and I know that we would have had so much how can I say, success. This is one of the things that I will totally change if I can come back and start from scratch in Korea. And another thing that I will change is maybe try to learn more Korean, because yes, I've been in Korea for 10 years. However, I still don't have topic, and a lot of people ask me why. Well, first of all, my university was all in English. I studied 4 years in English and I didn't need topic. So I only need the English exam to graduate, which again didn't give me any, how can I say, uh, like any purpose to learn Korean more than just to know how to survive. My Korean is, every time when I'm meeting someone and they say like, "Oh, do you know Korean?" and I say like, "Yes, I know just a little bit of Korean," and then I start speaking and everyone says like, "No, your Korean is really good." No, it's not. And I hate when people tell me your Korean is really good, because I know myself, I know what I know, and I know what's in my brain, and I see my other friends and I see how good they are and how better they know Korean than me, and I cannot say, "Oh my god, my Korean is good." No, my Korean, sorry, but it's true. My Korean is really bad. Yes, I can go and I can buy something at a market. I can go and like maybe listen to a conference. That's like easy. I can go to class. I can speak with someone if they ask me on the street something. I can do an interview with very basic things because I've done it before. It's not something that I didn't do, but I cannot say my Korean is good. So this is something that I would improve if I start again since 2014. So basically, these are the two major things that I will totally and totally change if I can. And it's not because I didn't love going to university in Korea. It's just that I think my diploma here was kind of like a bit of lost of a time, because I couldn't do a master. So now I have two undergraduate diplomas and no master, which again is kind of frustrating for me. But it's not mandatory for everyone to have a master degree. You can just have a diploma, just a university diploma degree, and work very well and good pay. So that's not the thing. But if I could have done things differently, this is what I would have changed. And I love this country with all my life, and all my heart. And I will love to be able to grow old in this country. But in case things they don't go as well or as planned, I will totally go and search for another opportunity in another country. I don't think I will come back to Romania to live there because it's so much different. But I will probably search another country to go and live. And I will try to, again, like now, explain how my life went in that country. Of course, like I said, I would love with all my heart to be able to do what I do in Korea and help people in Korea promote this amazing country and live here forever, because it's my home, my second home now. So this is how I feel. I feel like I'm at home. I feel so comfortable here, and I have such a happy vibe every time I'm going out on the streets, just because I am where I feel I should be. But again, there are a lot of people that went back to other countries, went back to their country, and they are still happy. So in case my life doesn't give me the opportunity to grow old in this country or like be here forever, I will try not to get depressed, even though it will be very, very hard. But this is life, this is destiny, and you should move on. But yes, what I actually love about this country, beside the safety net, which everyone talks about, and it's very true, it's how people act towards other people. They respect them so much. So the respect between people is really nice. Every time when I'm going to supermarket or everywhere else, people are just smiling, even though they have super hard days and they are tired, and you can see, but they are so nice. And this is something that I cannot get in other countries. Is very rare. Like there are just few countries in the world that will do the same. So I think for that, Korea is extremely, extremely nice to live in. Not to mention convenient. You can order stuff in the morning, they will come in the night. You can order from supermarkets, you can order from everywhere. You can order your coffee at home if you are too lazy to go out. It's something that other countries probably don't have, or if they have, it's very expensive, which in Korea is not. That's the thing. It's like pretty cheap to just order food at home or order your groceries. They have so many things. You do not pay shipping anymore. It's like all this small stuff that make Korea so nice, and I would totally recommend to come at least visit it. If you don't want to live here, because of course there are people who don't want to live in Korea, but if you have the opportunity, come and visit this country because it's amazing and you will have a blast. You will have like a unique experience. And of course, for foreigners and for travelers and for everyone that is from another country, they have amazing opportunities like classes, free entrances, concerts, and so on that you can enjoy even for free, like I said. So it's very, very nice. Okay, so it's a bit of a longer video, it's like 22 minutes. So I hope like you will like this video. I hope you will enjoy it, and please let me know in the comments what else do you want me to talk about my experiences. Anything, like anything, you can ask me anything. I will just try to make it as informative as possible. And of course, don't forget to like, to subscribe, to push the notification button, and I hope this time I will be able to upload more frequently, and I will keep doing the short content versions because every time when I'm uploading on Instagram, I'm also uploading on TikTok and on YouTube. And the same idea is on everywhere. Like you can find them here. I will just post my social media around here so you can actually see it. I hope again you enjoyed it. Don't forget to show me your love and see you next time. Bye.